Most fragrance brands don't know how to do social media. Have you ever taken a look around and noticed that the fragrance industry is essentially a game of mirrors? Everyone is posting the same content, with the same promises, and sometimes the same scents, and this absolutely does not work because no one is thinking outside the box. Most fragrance brands just post artistic pictures of their bottles with inspirational quotes that somehow are meant to relate back to the scent and attempt to make people buy it. This is the majority. I've looked at hundreds of fragrance brands and I know that 95% of them do this. However, there are 5% who don't just do this. They think outside the box and they stand because of it. So I'm going to highlight 3 of them for you today. Firstly, we've got Born to Stand Out, which, as you can see, they have some of the best campaign. The photography matches their aesthetic. They definitely have a customer in mind, and most of their campaigns have a viral quality. One of the ways in which you can go viral is if your content has a viral quality to it, which these pictures absolutely do. They are very interactive and reply to most customers, and they have a signature copy style. Under each of their posts, they have a quote that is meant to make you understand their sense more. Granted, I would write a little bit more than just a quote, but I'm glad that they have some sort of unison in their marketing. Their marketing is meant to be provocative. It's targeted towards someone who wants to do whatever they want and they don't care about what everyone else thinks. And you can kind of tell that without me saying it, just from their pictures and their quotes. One thing I would do to reach more people is if they include more English content. Although the quotes on the screen are in English, their website is not entirely in English, and some things you won't be able to understand unless you speak the language. You can tell that all of these pictures are from the same brand. They have a theme, they have a customer in mind, and their products are fantastic. This is one of the brands you absolutely need to watch out for. Secondly, we've got Atelier des Heures, and Atelier des Heures focuses a lot more on their social media presence than they do their emails, because their social media is great. One of the things that I wanted to highlight is that they included an advent calendar for Christmas, and if you follow all the 25 days, you will get gifts along the way and some more information about the brand, which I thought was great. I like their description of fragrances because they don't just use notes. The description is on the bottom left corner. It's meant to describe one of their fragrances, and it is more visual than other fragrance brands typically write. They do use Instagram Reels, which some of theirs went viral, and I think that is because they know exactly what songs to use. They use the most popular ones that everyone is listening to, which helps the Reels go viral. The unfair advantage that Atelier des Heures has is that their bottles are just incredible, so they don't have to do much in terms of pictures. However, I think they should develop a bit more of a style by cleaning up their feed. They have near 1,000 posts, which I don't think is necessary. They should clean up the feed, leave the most popular posts, and lead with that theme instead of just having every theme all together. Some of the pictures on screen are good, but others are just basic and could be improved upon. Equally, they don't necessarily have a signature copy either. Some of their copy is good, some of it is not, and I think they should develop a style where you know it's Atelier des Heures who's writing, because it includes fill in the blank there with whatever they choose to go with. And lastly, we've got Goutal, and Goutal is a great French house. It nails the French chic aesthetic. They have fantastic storytelling through a signature copy. However, sometimes I feel like their copy verges on the side of being too philosophical where it doesn't make sense. They do also use reels, but weirdly they don't include any sound. I'm not really sure what their idea was behind that, and I think they should engage more with customers, because although they do reply to some comments, sometimes they don't, and sometimes they don't even like the comment. I think they could potentially engage more with customers and clean up their feed as well, because they too have, I think, their 800 to 900 posts, which I don't think they need to do that. Although some of their posts are shareable, some are not, and I think they could develop that a little bit more. The thing that people don't understand as much is that the nature of the posts usually are more important than what the post actually has. You need a post that has some viral quality, you need a post that is easily shareable, or will prompt people to share it, and also you need a theme. Those are only 3 of the fragrance brands who are doing well on Instagram. If you want me to do a part 2, then let me know down in the comments. And a reminder that I own Crimson Copy, that is a copywriting, brand positioning, and marketing company specializing in the fragrance industry. So if you want me to have a look at your copy, your Instagram, or your emails, then click the link in the description and book a meeting with me where we will discuss your brand further. Till next time.